Drinks tea.
Drinks tea. You have a moment to act before what we would consider combat.
Some might consider it slaughter.
before we need to roll to do any sort of turn order, I should say.
Oh, well. Bo, you're young, aren't you?
Yeah, a bit, I guess.
Right. Stay young, and don't do this. I'm gonna run forward and try and grab it.
What? Oh my lord.
Okay, fantastic. Okay. All right, so you are running towards this tentacled, shambling creature. All right.
It's like my mother-in-law.
Are you attempting to? Are you attempting to just tackle it? Are you just going to grab it in the giant bear hug?
I'm attempting to grab just the key and just run away.
Okay. All right. Fantastic. So what I'm going to have you then, this is going to be, I'll say a contested roll. So as you get close, grabbing the key itself, I don't think will be too terribly challenging. Grabbing it without getting hit, that's going to be where the challenge is entailing. So I'm going to have you make a dodge check if you want to try to avoid this attack that's coming towards you, or a body check to try to withstand the attack.
Ooh, weirdly, I'm wily, so I'm going to try and dodge it.
Okay.
Probably not. I got a 4.
That's not great.
It's the one with the thing out of its mouth, yeah. Yeah.
Good. So you take 1 stress as an aside, mechanical aside.
Okay.
On top of that, though, the tentacles coming out of this mouth, the eye follows you as you come close, as this body's like shambling in strange, contorting ways towards you. This eye snaps towards you as you reach forward and grab the key. You successfully grab it and kind of writhe it from this oily black, now that you're closer, they don't really look like tentacles. It's more just this strange, slimy substance that's just holding it together. But as you pry it through, one of the spiked tentacles that's coming out of its head just slaps across your face. So you're going to take -2 health. And your vision kind of clouds a little bit as it just kind of scrapes across your face. You're sure it didn't hit your eye, but your vision kind of just almost instantly just starts to kind of cloud a little bit.
Okay. Ouch.
Oh no.
For frame of reference for folks who are watching, at most, I think, Dirk, how much health do you have? I think you're the hardiest of everybody here.
I want to say, health 5.
5. Yeah, so it's
not much.
No, not a lot. Not a lot.
That's not a lot.
That's not a lot. Nope. Bo, what would you like to do, if anything?
So the door that we walked through, can I close that without like having to comm detect to close it?
Yeah. There's essentially like a whatever those are called, wheel turn. You could close it from here.
Okay, seeing that Morris has the key and doesn't look like Morris is like trapped in his situation, like looks like he can run back, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna move to the hallway and like brace myself at the door.
Okay.
And basically just like, Morris, get back in this hallway right the fuck now, otherwise you're dead. So you got like 5 seconds, and basically brace myself at the door to close it as soon as Morris gets through.
I have a question.
You don't have to tell me twice, lad. You don't have to tell me twice.
Yes.
Manager.
Yes.
Because I actually have eyes on Sector 7.
You do.
Can I manipulate possibly one of the... Is there any type of like fire extinguisher, like vent that I could perhaps try to vent onto this creature to give Morris a better chance of escaping, like by distracting it.
Yes. Why? Yes, I will say that you can. Why don't you roll for me? This will actually be a hack skill, plus any skills that you can
Tech?
argue for. Yes, you can add tech with that as well.
So not great, my dude.
Uh-oh.
I rolled a 2, a 3, and a 4.
You meant to turn on the fire
all right.
extinguishers and you turned on the fire!
I'm pretty sure I just murdered
Those are 3 failures.
everybody.
You jettison this.
Wait.
Panic. Just
Excuse me, manager. I don't want to be that kind of, guy that just wants to follow company policy.
Sure.
Don't we all get an extra stress because Tick failed a hack?
This is
Yeah.
correct.
I have no idea what's going on in this room. Me and Herman are talking about the Titanic remake and the drone control room as this horrible thing moans on the wall.
So, Tick, that's 3 more stress for you.
21. I'm up to 21. 21 stress.
Fantastic.
All the stress.
Really,
so much stress.
that's really, really good for you.
I don't know why I roll so terribly.
This is not a game about winning in the conventional sense.
Dice are cursed.
Dice are cursed. So there's a brief moment of panic for you, Tick, as you try to do this thing. This
Morris!
thing.
Morris!
But it's either something was damaged or you just can't quite make heads or tail of it in the time that it takes for Morris to start to move away from this creature.
Morris is dead!
Currently, Morris is okay.
I don't like the elongated okay. there.
You should have been more focused on the currently. All right. Morris, it is back to you. I took the creature's turn a little out of order, but Morris is back to you.
Okay, so got it. I'm gonna try and run to the door as fast as I can.
Okay.
Yeah,
you were able to do that. It wasn't holding on to you in any way. It's not exactly a fast-moving thing. It's about halfway in the room. The both of you are at this point, so you turn and you kind of make your way. You notice as you're running away, there's this strange, dull, kind of ache in your chest. And I don't know your personal past life. I don't know if you've ever had a heart attack or anything like that before. It doesn't quite feel like that.
Real for me.
Yeah, it doesn't quite feel like that. But
no.
it's concern. It wasn't there before. But
Good
you
thing
do
for
make
company health insurance.
You do make it through the door.
Door! Just door!
I yank it shut, and I'm trying to barricade it with my body, sort of.
Okay.
And I go over comms and I say, "Tick, get this door locked, ASAP."
I go to try and lock the door. Can I lock the door? Or do I have to roll for it?
No, you don't have to roll for it. This is easy to do. It's just basically a button that says lock, or the equivalent to you.
Or sealed.
Or sealed. Yeah, exactly. And no sooner do you hear the telltale click or chunk or whatever noise it makes that tells you that it's locked, that you hear just a slam on the other side of this thick door, followed by 2 or 3 in quick succession.
What door are they in? What?
I assume, yeah. Which of the 2 hallways that were available?
We
to you?
we were north of
north.
We
Okay,
were north because
so
we
the
had
way that
split
you
off
came.
from the others. Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to
Perfect.
basically get back to the others because they needed me.
Okay. Perfect. So yes, you were in that hall between sectors 7 and 5, and what used to be 4, and now
Yeah,
it's just a blast shield essentially.
You're gonna have to go through 7 eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah.
we can go. We can go the other way around. Oh dear me.
You good?
Oh, yeah, it's just it's fine. That's why we got help. Actually, you're the medic, aren't you?
Yeah.
Go.
The whole job. Mhm.
Just a quick check over, if that's all right. You know,
I'm gonna
it's,
I'm I'm gonna check because I saw that he got hit in the head. I'm gonna check his eyes and everything for a concussion.
The eyes are a bit dodgy anyway, and bit of heart palpitation, but
that's cataracts.
it's fine.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah.
Instant cataracts.
Yeah.
I hate to see it.
Yep.
The sea cataracts.
Do you think we could cover it on the health insurance company?
I think we could get you a free marijuana medical license.
Oh, excellent! Excellent.
Well, since you're looking over Morris, why don't you go ahead and roll first aid and medicine? Do you have medicine you have medicine, right?
I do, yes.
As your career? Okay,
Remember,
go ahead and roll
He
those.
doesn't need all of his arms.
I mean, it could relieve some of the stress. If I cut
Leave
off
a
one
little
arm.
bit.
I mean,
Not for Tick. You're just gonna stress her out more.
Chick just needs to sit there and just go la 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 for the rest of the day. La, 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 la.
The background just screams and chainsaws.
So I got an 8 and a 10.
Oh, fantastic!
Those are good rolls. What are you
Those
doing?
Who are you?
Who are
Excellent.
Look at this.
So not only did you succeed quite well, you get -1 stress.
Nice.
Which is good. And you notice, so the side of his face, kind of from his ear down to his neck, there's just some fairly not deep but long kind of lacerations. It's a little bit swollen, a little bit red. The thing that catches your attention though is that I would assume that you at least had a brief history of the medical situations that your companions were in prior to you being down here. Morris's eyes definitely do look foggier, and not like cataracts, but the entirety of the eye kind of has like a milky, slightly reddish tinge to it.
Pink eye.
The worst kind of pink eye. The milky pink eye. And you do notice that his heart rate is a little bit arrhythmic. But nothing obviously concerning, other than like he's got some stuff, some lacerations, and blood.
And I have no idea what that actually is. So, Morris, honestly, you look fine.
are you sure? Give it to me. Give it to me straight. I can deal with it.
I do not see anything that I recognize as a very bad thing. I don't recognize anything that I see as bad.
You keep using the word recognize.
Yep. Your eyes are a little bit not correct, and your heart is a little bit irregular. I can cut neither of those out. So,
you want to cut me eyes out?
Nope, we're not gonna do that. And Bo goes into their bag and just pulls out. I just have painkillers.
Oh my god, you really are a military medic. That's
They're
all
called-
they do is they give you ibuprofen and a bottle of water.
Bex Tylenol. Wuhan Bex Tylenol.
So it says that you should take 2, but honestly, go ahead and take 4. It won't do any harm to dig more.
I tell you what, I've never not doubted a doctor before. I'm definitely not going to doubt doctor now. So,
as he's taking the pills, I'm like, oh, I'm not actually a doctor. I just have medical history. It's fine. Don't even worry about it.
Okay.
I took a 3-week course.
On the internet.
Full Sail University, yeah.
Oh, okay. Right. We're going to talk about this once we get out of this, and just okay. Okay.
I kind of just put my hand on Morris's shoulder, and I'm just like, sure, we will. Yeah. We'll talk about it, sure.
We're gonna get out of this, sure.
That too.
I'm too old for this.
I think Dirk and Herman were saying that they needed us in the drone room. So,
Well, we got this badge, so this key, so this will be fine, hopefully.
nice. Which key was that, by the way?
I'm assuming it was Dr. Legali.
Legati.
Yeah, and it's confirmed. It's etched into the top by where those weird oily tentacle-like things were. It's Dr. Legati's name and some random numbers, some sort of employee ID.
I would just like to point out, according to my notes, that was the fairly normal room.
Correct. The room
That we
itself
were in.
was normal.
It's fine.
And
yeah.
then
We're all in the room.
Does that mean we have all the keys then?
No, there's one more, we think, isn't there?
There's one.
There's one. Speaking of
There's
which,
one in our room. Do we smash cut to me and Herman?
we smash cut.
I'm just saying, when Haley Joel Osment reprised the role of Jack in the Titanic reboot, it was a pretty good deal. He did a way better job than that Leo guy who never won anything did. He won that one award, but then they had to posthumously take it back because they found out that he was actually an alien. It was messed up, but... Anyway, what did you like about the Titanic reboot?
I loved the sex scene.
Yeah, once they got rid of the R rating and just made every movie X-rated, it was a much better time at the movie theaters, let me tell you. The only thing that really brought the movie theaters back from the dead, actually, were the X-rated... And then the door opens. There you guys are. You look a little... fine. What happened to you, you?
It's fine. We've got one of the keys.
So
We're
Morris
good.
and Bo, upon entering this room, you see in front of you a figure who you presume to be Dr. Shively, suspended in a strange, sticky, drippy, viscous yellow cocoon in the middle of the room, covered in these small white spider-like creatures that are kind of nonchalantly crawling over the body. There's some eggs, 4 of them, that are about this big or so, at the feet of this hanging figure, connected to this hive-like thing by some strange umbilical things. You both take 3 stress, and I need you both to make a burnout roll for me.
Alright. So that's...
So your burnout roll
cannot pass.
Cannot
cannot
pass.
pass.
Cannot
Fantastic.
pass.
So you're both 20 or over?
I'm 14.
14. Oh,
Wait.
right, because it's a D10. Right. Cool. So
Yeah,
go ahead and
I'm at
roll.
11.
Fantastic. Go ahead and roll
Oh.
a D10
I was
then.
about to
Yeah,
say,
I-
20 and over, there was hope for me?
Well,
Yeah,
We'll just see
I
how
didn't
bad
pass
it is.
that.
okay,
I
that's
didn't
fine.
pass that.
That's
Got
fine.
3.
Perfect. So add that to your current stress, and what is the grand total?
17.
17. Okay. Bo, what'd you get?
So I got a 4, so my total
Okay.
is now 15.
15. Okay. So, Bo, go ahead and roll another D10 for me.
It's coming. 8.
8. So you take 8 more stress. As
Holy-
Morris, your vision is just all sorts of wonky right now. Everything's kind of like swimming around. You heard Dirk talk, so you know Dirk is here. You look next to you and you see Dr. Legati, but like the tentacled version of it, and you instinctually reach out and just punch them in the face. So I need you to make an attack roll against Bo, please.
Sorry.
And Bo, you can dodge, or you can make a body check.
But dodge that.
hmm
You can dodge a Morris, you can dodge a ball.
Okay, so I got a 10 and a 4, so 2 successes?
That would be a 1 success.
1
Uh,
success.
I
Mhm.
rolled
Well,
a 6.
Rolled a 6. Okay. All right. Perfect. So you're able to, Bo, in this brief moment, you see Morris just has this mildly crazed look on his face that kind of the whole situation plus that kind of freaks you out enough that you're just a little bit light on your feet, enough to just move out of the way as this fist just comes past your face.
It's in the room!
Morris, calm the fuck down. This is.
She got out of the room. That just oh.
No one's
And you blink a little bit and you can kind of see everything is really foggy. As an aside, Morris, you do have -1 to your aware, which is only relevant when it comes to combat later.
-1 to my aware.
-1 to your aware.
Tick is just in the command center because if I recall correctly, she could not see into.
Yes, there is a humidity in this room that's kind of like a sauna level almost.
But Morris is now in there, and Morris has Peaches.
Yes.
So I'm gonna have Peaches go camera mode so I can see through my glasses and see what's going on.
Fantastic.
There's that altercation between those two, and I just kind of turn to them, and then I turn to the hive thing in the corner. I just go, "Oh, yeah, I probably should have warned you about what you were about to see in this room. That's silly of me. I didn't even think of that. I'm so sorry, guys." Whoopsie daisy.
This is gross.
Well, in interest of fairness, don't go that way. It's not nice. And it stings a little bit.
Maybe we should have Dirk possibly neutralize the thing in Sector 7. Currently looks a little bit better than what I'm seeing through Peach's eyes.
You said my favorite word.
I think Dirk can handle that on their own. Go ahead, Dirk.
Okay. Just load my gun and start to walk out of the room. But I'll let everybody else do what they're doing in this room.
I got what I need, and I'll hold my test tube with my spider.
Oh! You got
No, I'm really gentle like. I don't want to hurt him. Put him back in.
Did you find a friend, Herman?
I did a little spell. Unless any one of you want to carry one of those big eggs home, I think I'm good with this.
That's a no from me.
It seems heavy.
I feel like I've seen a movie about how that's a terribly bad idea.
Was it the remake or the original?
I think it was the remake, but this time they put Leonardo DiCaprio inside the alien suit since it was from his homeland anyways.
He got really typecasted once they figured that whole thing out.
He really did. I felt bad for him, but that sex scene was amazing.
Still didn't get
It's
enough.
really good.
Sex is all you kids are obsessed about.
That's the movies these days.
Everything's X-rated.
Back in my day, we didn't have no sex scenes to sell films. We just had sex scenes to sell products in the supermarkets.
Yes, and you had to mail letters instead of giving somebody a phone call.
We got very artistic with our letter writing, let me tell you.
And your version of Schindler's List was really boring compared to our remake.
Tick! I need you to make an aware check, please.
Oh boy! What does that mean?
That means you have a skill separate from your skill list.
It just says aware.
It just says aware. If you've got boxes in that, roll as many dice as you have boxes checked.
I have 1 box checked.
Roll a die then.
3!
3? Alright. That's not great. Okay.
Can't roll, Maria. I don't understand what's happening.
It's okay. It's just gonna be interesting. That's fine. Alright.
I can't wait to die.
That's fine. It's fine.
Bring Peaches back to my mama.
You notice nothing. The other lot of you in the sauna room. What do you do?
How is the key secured?
So the key seems to be around the neck of Dr. Shively in this goo casing. that Dr. Shibley is currently suspended in. Unlike with Dr. Legati, it is not attached with weird black tentacle, strange oiliness. It is just attached by a chain around their neck.
No one's touched that, have they? Aside from Herman grabbing his specimen. Right.
I'm not in the room anymore.
Because if no one's grabbed it, I'm more than happy to go grab it. I mean, you're all young, you have your full life ahead of you, you know, and I've already dangled with the devil in the pale moonlight next door. I'm quite happy to grab this one.
But what about your wife? Aren't we supposed to have tea when this is done?
Yes.
She's going to kill me if you die.
No, she won't kill you.
Yes.
She'll just tell you off and say she's disappointed in you.
That's worse.
Well, I'd rather have that, to be honest, than have me go back slightly injured, because that will play havoc with the company if you get my wife involved. You know, my wife's a force of nature. You know, I wouldn't... You don't want to get it when Hurricane Irene gets in. Oh, dear me.
You know, I can probably just cut this person out of this encasing and we can remove it that way.
You have a saw?
I pull out a very small scalpel.
Just waiting for you to, like, Mary Poppins style, pull out a chainsaw. Like,
It's a machete.
yeah,
It's a scythe.
rusted.
I'm well trained with this instrument right here.
Right, when you say you're well trained, given what you just told me...
What did I tell you?
You're not a doctor.
Wait.
I don't remember saying that.
Wait, you did tell me, didn't you?
Mm-mm.
You didn't tell me.
Mm-mm.
You did, but you did.
So I'm well trained.
Oh god.
Oh. Okay.
It's the painkillers playing tricks on you. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
All right. Yeah. Probably.
Just relax.
Too much acetaminophen.
I'm just gonna sit down for a minute.
I think you should. Just not on the eggs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's not. Oh dear me. I mean, we could boil this egg.
I don't
Actually.
think that would be great, honestly. Don't think that would taste great for anybody, but you're more than welcome to try it. Honestly, you have little time left anyway. So, just in general, not with the injuries that you have sustained, I think you'll be fine.
Listen, I only have about 1,600 hours left of me alive. And I intend to spend every hour of them I can doing what I can, you know, to fund my kids through college and to take my wife on that trip I keep delaying.
Oh no, it's too real.
Really should have put Morris at the top of the list.
We'll go on that cruise line. We'll go on that cruise trip we keep putting off to Mallorca. Oh, those are the days. But no, I'll sit down. You'll do that, and I'll have a cup of tea and wait for the store to blow over.
I'm gonna go up and I think when I start trying to cut, I kind of gag a little bit, but like I just try to go at the encasing with my scalpel.
It's not challenging, especially since you have a blade of some kind, to cut through this membrane. And their body just kind of slumps forward towards you. And you can tell that though they are unconscious, they are not dead. They are in fact alive.
Oh, shit.
Not in a great state, but they are alive. And covered in goo.
I'm going to go into my bag and pull out the painkillers again.
I like that Dirk and Herman just sat there while this man suffered in the corner alive. Talking about movie reboots.
Oh, I picked a spider off of the body.
One of the many.
One of the, hundreds.
He's in the corner talking.
Right. You can make a medicine check, Bo, to try to get them resuscitated in a more conscious way.
It's gonna be a 6. Can I try to push the roll? Are we doing that or no?
Oh, yeah. There is. So you can. There it is. You can. Yes, you can. The resulting roll doubles. Okay, so you can reattempt to roll the thing. However, if you fail the second time, any sort of stress incurred is doubled, and the failure may lead to unforeseen consequences. So you can absolutely do it if you would like.
I need more cannon fodder for these other things, so I'm gonna try.
Good.
10.
10. Fantastic. Wonderful. So you actually take one less stress. As you push yourself through the medical training that you have taken.
Credited, I swear.
Yeah. And you manage. It takes a handful of time. So with everything that has transpired, we'll say another 30 minutes has gone by. And you manage to get him to a state of semi-consciousness. He doesn't seem to be coherent in any way. And it could be due to the strange residue that's just all over his body and kind of in his mouth, and in most other orifices on his person. But he is at least breathing and kind of aware of the surroundings, but isn't really coherent in any sort of way. Tick, what are you doing right now?
Bouncing back and forth between keeping an eye on them and trying to get eyes on all the other sections to see if there's anything creeping up on them, whilst also working on an escape plan for all of us.
Fantastic. So your eyes are pretty glued to the screens that are in front of you.
I'm just like...
Good. So as your eyes are glued to the screens in front of you and you're kind of hearing the chatter from your teammates, the thing that you fail to hear and fail to sense is the...
it's right behind me, isn't it?
Grate.
Yep.
One of the grates that are in here. Kind of rustle and clatter a little bit.
The one that we duct taped?
Oh, there's more than one. We, as viewing people, see this weird, slug-like, strange creature, this specimen of sorts, slither around the floor, and then we see these long, not spined, but kind of oily tentacles kind of grow out of it as its body changes shapes and morphs. It comes up behind Tick, and these tentacles whip out and wrap around, binding you to the chair. You are currently constricted to the chair.
You just hear the cons before it cuts out.
Sorry, was that?
I'm paying attention.
Yeah, whatever.
You're right, love. Hello, Tick.
Can I respond?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it like knocked off your unless you have like a push to talk system.
If
you have push to talk, then you are currently
fucked.
Yeah, I mean you could do something like that. Yeah, it would be a little bit garbled, but yeah, you could do something like that. Yeah.
Help!
Help!
You falling over, or you?
Help! Tentacles! Help!
Oh, you got an octopus attacking you.
Dirk, I swear to God, if you don't get in here right fucking now, I'm blowing you out of the airlock.
Problem with that is that I'm staring at the door to door 7, I think is the main one, the big room in the middle, right?
Mhm.
And then I'm staring at the door to door 4. You, jettison the only way to easily get back to you.
And I'm grappled, and I can't even unlock the door ahead of you.
Yeah, I could probably unlock this door, but, Hey, Herman, why don't you come over here? I need you for a minute.
Well, can I, during the scalpel scene, can I use the drive to rest or reduce my stress?
That would take some time. It would take about 30 minutes or so. Which actually, while Bo was kind of reconstituting the doctor person, if you have